Problem. Welcome to the workshop, everybody. Today's problem is a rotted porch post. We're going to replace that, put in a new post, and dress it up with some fun trim details. All that's going to happen right now. How to replace a rotted porch post. First, tools. Using the table saw, the miter saw, cordless drill. We're going to use some PVC trim, tool belt, of course, everyday hand tools. See if we can have some fun with the router. And no job is complete without a trash can and coffee, baby. First, remove anything attached to the post, like this gutter. Second, a tip from me. The diameter of a typical gutter screw is the same as the aperture in your driver tip. So no need to go looking for a nut driver or screwdriver or anything. Just pop the tip out. Out she comes. Keep track of these. Easy to lose. Next step, hedge your bets from anything moving. The likelihood that this is a truss system and this post is merely decorative, pretty high. But the easiest problems to solve are the ones you don't have. So instead of taking this apart and going, oh no, I'm going to take the 2x10 I have here, stick a rag on the top of it, a couple of them folded over, to protect the finish on the ceiling. Now, if you have aluminum or vinyl, you're going to want to spread this load out, so don't crush the aluminum or vinyl. Here I got some good old-fashioned pile wood. Then, a foot or two back from where you're working, get it all set up. And what I did was I cut it about a 1/2 inch long. So a couple ka-thunks, you got yourself a temporary post. That already took pressure off of this. Take her apart. I like circular saws. That's easy for me to say. I like circular saws for making these cuts. Wow. Wow. Ah! Bark mulch, water wicked up over the years into here, got sucked in there like a straw, rotten. If it don't come out great, oscillate. Next, I'm going to make the post. I'm going to build it up out of a 2x8. I ripped 3 inches in either direction. Screw it together. It's number 10 by 2.5. Zigzag 'em, baby. What I mean by zigzag 'em is it's windy out here. All my stuff's blowing over. Alternate about every 16 inches. Left, right, left, right, left, right, top, bottom, whatever. Make sure the post stays flush. Okay, I'm going to go get my hair blown off now. Bye! To hedge my bets from this ever happening again, not that I think it will. This treated's pretty durable, and we're going to clad it and trim. But I'll add 2 half-inch standoffs made out of PVC. Staple it! In it goes. And up she rises. Now the fun part starts. To the extent you can get a fastener in here to bite into some of this subfascia, just to hold this still when we release pressure on here and when we do our trim work, use, well, my countersink and bit holder trick to see if you can get a pilot hole in there. Double check plumb. Then the fun stuff starts. Come on, baby. Nice. Woohoo! Now, make a 3-sided box. 1 by 4, 3.5 inches. That will travel past our 3-inch post on each side, of course. Then, to capture that, I've ripped the 1 by 6 down to 5 inches. Now, staple it all together, about as square as you can. Put it in. The line here is supposed to be put in the 4th piece and fasten. Now we'll take 3-piece box theme and we'll run it through another progression. I cut a cove with the router on here, made a 3-piece box, got my 4th piece, and I'll assemble in place. For the 3 of you who might actually watch this carefully, you might notice that I'm using a narrow crown stapler instead of a finish nailer for this project, and you might be wondering why. You might not, but I'm going to tell you anyway. I like a staple for this application for a couple of reasons. One, the staples bite. Typical trim application, you'd use finish nails or even brads for something this small. But I like the staple because the staple really bites. The other thing it doesn't do is blow out the side of the piece of wood. So they're nice and short, they hit a little hard, and the hole is a little bigger to fill. But for all the benefits, I'm staples all the way on this. Shoot it! I'll show you this one in a minute. I realize what I just said about staples, but the more of these frames I put together, the more I'm realizing I'm changing my mind. When I've done this before and used a different kind of polyvinyl chloride, PVC, the pieces stayed together. But this PVC might be more brittle than what I've used before, and I'm having a tough time keeping the miters closed. So, yeah, staple. Brad nailer seems to be working just lovely. This is the top assembly, or crown. And just like that, boom! How to replace a rotted porch post.